I'm here to tell you something that I know will resonate with a lot of you. Life doesn't always go as planned. In fact, sometimes it feels like the world is determined to throw us off track. I know this because I've been there. I lost my job. I hit rock bottom, and for a while, I wasn't sure where I was going. But here's the thing. That moment of losing everything was the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me take you back to that day, a day I'll never forget. I walked into the office thinking it was just another regular day, but it turned out to be the day I was let go. The company I worked for had downsized, and I was one of the casualties. I remember that feeling in my chest, that tightness. It felt like the floor had just dropped out beneath me. For a long while, I had no idea what was next. I felt lost. Now, here's where the story takes a turn. It's easy to fall into despair when you face setbacks. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, I did too. For a while, I blamed myself. I thought about everything I could have done differently. But over time, I began to realize something crucial. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you respond. And that, my friend, is where the power lies. When I lost my job, I was forced to slow down. I had no choice but to reflect on what was important to me. I asked myself tough questions. What do I want out of life? What makes me truly happy? And most importantly, what is my purpose? That period of self-reflection turned out to be an invaluable time of growth. I started to realize that I had been so busy doing that I hadn't spent enough time being. Here's what I learned. The universe doesn't hand us challenges to break us. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to shift our perspective. The thing is, most of us wait for the perfect moment, for the stars to align. But the truth is, the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you're waiting for the right circumstances, you're probably going to be waiting forever. Sometimes, the key is simply taking the next step, even if it feels uncertain. For me, the next step was to take all the skills I had, all the experience I gained, and use them in a new way. I started freelancing, exploring new opportunities, and doing what felt right for me. And slowly but surely, the pieces began to fall into place. It wasn't easy, no part of this journey was. But the moment I stopped fearing failure and started seeing setbacks as lessons, everything changed. I found myself rediscovering my passion, my creativity, and most importantly, my resilience. Here's the key takeaway I want to leave you with today. Life doesn't always go according to plan. Sometimes, you have to lose what you thought was everything to find out what you're really made of. And in that process, you realize that you are stronger than you ever imagined. If you're struggling right now, or if you've just faced a big setback, I want you to hear me when I say this. You are not alone, and this moment doesn't define you. What defines you is how you rise from this, how you choose to grow, how you decide to move forward. You've got everything you need to turn this moment into your turning point. Take a step back. Breathe. Reflect. Ask yourself, what lessons can you learn from this? How can you use this time to grow stronger? Sometimes, the hardest chapters of our lives lead us to the most beautiful breakthroughs. Trust that you are capable of coming back stronger than ever. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. Resilience is built in the moments when things aren't going well. Don't let a setback define you. Let it refine you. If you're going through a tough time, take it one step at a time. Focus on growth. And remember, the best is yet to come.